Hi, my name's Steve Haight. I'm in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada. And boy, the sun's shining today, and I know I'm talking to a lot of people in Canada and the United States, and a lot of people from rainy Vancouver, and boy, it's not raining here. The sun's shining every day, and there's a reason why so many people want to come down here in the winter, and the sun's one of them. So anyway, I'm standing about 5 blocks from the Las Vegas Strip, and behind me I've got a lot of action going on. I'm going to explain it in a little bit more detail here, and what it has relevance to what we're doing, and how people that are listening to us right now can get involved, even like the big boys do, like I'm going to explain, in a smaller way, because all investors are looking for a best return that they can get with as minimal risk as possible, and that's what we do. That's what I've been doing for over 30 years here. Got a consulting company, Steve Haight. I've been investing in the desert since the early 90s, actually the late 80s in the desert here. So I've learned from the pros, I've learned from a lot of my mentors how to follow the path of growth and development. And I'm just going to give you an idea. Right now, the Wynn Resort is to my left, probably maybe 4 blocks away. To my right is the fabulous Trump Tower. And right behind my video camera guy, we've got Nordstrom's, and the biggest mall here on the Strip that a lot of Canadians love to come to. And right behind me, you're going to see a piece of dirt. It's 36 acres of land, and this is what we're looking for. This is what we want to find out. What are the big players doing right now? Well, Steve Wynn just purchased that property right behind me, 36 acres, for $360 million, okay? That's $10 million an acre, and he got a bargain. Now, I know a lot of you listening here today cannot afford $10 million an acre. You'd have to buy 36 acres to get that kind of a price. So it's kind of like the more you buy, the cheaper you can get it. I'm going to give you another example. Bill Gates is closing on 25,000 acres in the path of growth and development, exactly where we're going, where we are, along the I-11 freeway that's being built outside of Las Vegas to Phoenix. Now, 25,000 acres cost him $80 million. Now, again, a lot of you folks that are listening to this today probably can't afford that. Can't afford to invest that kind of money. You don't have that kind of money. So we gotta obviously find something a little bit more affordable for you along the path of growth. But let's just calculate what Bill paid for that land. $80 million at 25,000 acres, well, you do the math. That's about $3,200 an acre, which isn't bad. But again, who can afford 25,000 acres? So my job is to take my groups of investors and find them something that obviously they can afford to buy and hold. What Steve Wynn is doing with his 36 acres behind me, he's not developing this property right now. He's just sitting on it like a chicken sitting on an egg, because he knows at that price it's better to land bank and wait while this market cycles, so then he can start to build when he's ready. But the main thing is, it always goes back to the land. No matter where you go, it always goes back to the land. So, as you can also see behind me, you see big cranes there. The old Stardust was there. They imploded that over 10 years ago. Everything's kind of coming back. It's a cycle. I've been through 3 major cycles here in the United States since the early 90s, and the last one was a biggie where we crashed. If the Americans are listening to me, we all know over 10 years ago, Vegas was just basically just standing still, and everything was devaluating. Now it's coming back. It's another cycle. So it's a perfect time to invest again. So I want to share with everybody this. We have the Mayweathers on tour next month. We're going to show you how the bigger boys do it. Of course, they have the bigger money. They can play the game a little bit bigger than most smaller investors can, but we're also still want to show the smaller investors how they can maybe get a little piece of all this action that's happening here. So stay tuned. We're looking forward to showing you this. And hey, listen everybody, have a happy holidays.